First, AI started creating amazing images. Then came the AI-generated videos. And now AI is creating entire video games like Doom. Does this mean that game developers are finished?
I'd like a job, sir.
Parker, hello, you're fired. I'll send you a nice box of Christmas meat. Best I can do. Get out of here.
Nope. The medium is evolving and we have the choice to adapt and be part of new groundbreaking experiences and the rise of new forms of art. But this doesn't mean that it's going to erase what it's working today. As you may have seen in some of my videos, I'm a huge fan of the video game Doom. But what does this AI Doom game have to do with the key breakthrough for the future of video games? Doom is widely regarded as one of the most significant video games in history, particularly for its profound impact on the first-person shooter genre and the gaming industry as a whole. GameNGen, a remarkable research team that Google has put together, have honored this game, creating the first AI that has the ability to create a game in real time. Let me explain. This is the first game engine powered by a neural model. No programmers have written code to define what you see in the game. The AI learned some key aspects of how a game works, but what we see now is an AI mimicking the real game. It is an AI playing a version of Doom that is being generated in real time. And you can actually play along. Like the amazing team from Theoretical Media says, it is like an LLM that is constantly talking with an AI image generator, non-stop. This isn't just a typical game. It's an AI-driven experience where the world adapts and evolves based on your actions. To turn this into a playable game, the team created something called a world model. Unlike procedural generation, where game elements are algorithmically placed during gameplay, a world model is an AI environment that fully understands its world and can predict future events. Procedural generation isn't necessarily AI. It is an algorithmic technique used to create content automatically, rather than manually crafting it. AI techniques can be used to improve procedural generation systems though. But what is this? Like the magic toy box that creates a new and different toy world. Every time you open it, the world is built from scratch each time, following certain rules, algorithms. But it doesn't remember what it built before. It just makes something new and random whenever you start playing. On the other hand, a world model is more like a living storybook that understands the entire story it's telling. As you turn the pages, the story changes based on the choices you make, but it always remembers what happened before. It's not just randomly creating new things each time. It is thinking about the whole world, how everything fits together, and what might happen next based on what you do. In simple terms, procedural generation makes new worlds without thinking about what happened before. World models understand the whole world and changes it based on your actions, like it's aware of the story you're creating together. That is the big difference here. What makes this truly groundbreaking is that the game isn't just creating random environments. Instead, it is generating a dynamic world that changes based on your interactions, all in real time. It's not just a game, it's an evolving experience shaped by both the AI and the player. Think of real-time game generation like a DJ creating music on the fly during a live show. The music isn't pre-recorded, it's made up on the spot, responding to the energy of the crowd. Similarly, the game world is constantly being created and adapted as you play, reacting to what you do in the game. Let's all take a moment here and think about how super crazy all of this is, and how it is going to change entertaining forever. This opens a new style of gaming, a new form of art. And if you still think that video games are not art, watch this video. So, going back to the question, is it going to be the end for game developers? This is going to be amazing for certain type of entertaining experiences. In the case of certain video games, it would be amazing for the infinite replayability, aka create endless infinite worlds. The world model technology could be a game changer for several types of games that rely on deep interaction, evolving narratives, and complex systems, and can greatly enhance realism and adaptive gameplay.
Nova just landed a big contract. Let's break out the good stuff.
You got it, Kai. Nova's success calls for the top shelf celebration. Just don't expect this to become a habit.
Thanks, Jen. So Nova, have you been playing any games recently?
I've been testing this cool game tech on a secret new GPU that's launching very soon. I can't talk about it here, but I can show you at the lab.
Imagine a game where you are the detective and you have to solve a mystery crime, like for example Twin Peaks.
Oh, man, that hits the spot.
Games that could take full advantage of this technology are interactive story games and narrative-driven games like Mass Effect. Games where players' decisions shape the story could use world models to offer more dynamic and responsive narratives. Simulation games or sandbox simulation like SimCity, keeping a consistency in world logic. These games could benefit from environments that adapt and respond to player actions in realistic ways. Survival games like Subnautica, the unpredictable and adaptability of a world model could heighten the realism and challenge. And exploration is encouraged because players are motivated to explore, since they never know what they might find in a procedural-generated world. Open-world RPGs, like Skyrim. These games could use world models to create worlds where NPCs, non-playable characters, and the environment dynamically adapts to the player's actions. Strategy games like Starcraft. World models could create more intelligent and adaptive AI opponents, making each game more challenging and unique. On the other hand, world models will come with its complexities too. The lower development time for developers and higher resource efficiency creates a challenge in balancing. Ensuring that the generated content remains balanced and fun can be tricky since it's not handcrafted. Higher development complexity. Creating a world model requires a deep understanding of AI and can be more resource-intensive and technically challenging. Inconsistent quality. Sometimes the randomly generated content might not be as engaging or well-designed as handcrafted levels. For example, I really love how well thought the locations of some games are. For example, Bloodborne. So no, it won't kill all game developers' jobs. It will make some type of games evolve to a new entertaining experience and potentially a new form of art. As always, I find this highly interesting, but it's not exactly exciting. The excitement isn't just because AI handled all the tasks, but for what the future may look like. Combining the power of AI with our enthusiasm and creativity to create our dream projects. The creation of movies, video games, and future forms of art will become accessible to everyone. An amazing future for creators. Stay kind.